Hello, and this is Module 7, a shorter one, thank goodness, right? So Modules 4 through 6 should be complete. Module 6 was the big one with the 4 parts and a lesson plan to do. So Module 7, the real focus is on technology. There is one reading you need to do. You get to select one of the many, do a reflection on it. And then your assignment 8 is called iProfessional, where you're actually going to look at some social networks through the lens of using it for your own professional practice. So, apologize, there we go. The whole idea is about how you're going to stay current with your teaching practice. There's constantly things that are changing. Google Docs is all the thing right now. What if it changes to something else? Like my board happens to use a different type of sharing of things. We use OneDrive and we use something from Microsoft. That's going to change, I'm sure, by the time I'm done my teaching practice. I'm already on my 3rd different type of email system. I'm on my 2nd type of way to import and export our report cards. There's always going to be a new piece of technology. We just got an email that they're going to change the way that we have to report our absences. We used to use SmartFind. Now they're going to give us a new piece of software. It is constant change. And my biggest advice is make peace with it. For the teachers who stress about it, who want to rip apart the photocopier machine when it eats your paper in the morning, the technology is here to stay, so you must make peace with it. There are several different readings for you to do. You just have to read one and then post on the discussion post and really reflect on what it means for your classroom. One has to do with cell phones. Well, where do you stand on that? What kind of teacher are you going to be? What kind of rules are you going to have for your room? There's stuff on social network. Are you going to be that teacher that's going to have a Facebook page? Are you there yet? Are you not there yet? Those kinds of reflection on technology and where you stand with it. What if a student wants to Facebook Live and stream you while you're teaching for another students that might be at home, or they just want to record all of your lessons? How do you feel about that? Where do you stand on that? And that has to do with social networks and staying current, and how do you use that social networks to stay in the know. Are there YouTubers that you follow? I personally follow Phil DeFranco. Are there other people that you follow professionally to understand more and to stay up with the current things happening? Which really leads to that whole iProfessional assignment. You are going to sign up for a social network that hopefully you don't already use maybe on a regular basis. Like maybe you've heard a lot about Twitter, but you're like, I don't really use that one. I'm pretty keen on Facebook. I got that one down pat. But is there anything that I find interesting on Twitter? If you really look through the lens of, as a teacher who's going to teach social science, can you find other people who are teaching this course, who are posting lots of things on one of these social networks like Instagram, Pinterest, something maybe you haven't used before or explored, or if you're comfortable and you want to use one that you've already been doing like Pinterest and you want to explore some boards on that and reflect on it, go for it. But it's your chance and time to try some of those new technology. So keep that reflection brief again as well, not looking for something too in-depth, but just some thoughts on using social networks and that type of thing to stay current with your teaching practice. And that is it, which is lovely. It's a nice short module, but it does deal with tech. If you are stressing out at any point in time and you're having a hard time with the technology, please give me an email and I will happily assist you with it. Good luck.